So we made it to Cyprus. So yeah, this is the hotel. The boys to the splash park and like enjoying this view. I will show you a few essentials that I would really recommend. Some sprinkles on the pancakes. I'll just show you a really quick room tour of would we come back here.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
Good morning guys, so we made it to Cyprus. We actually arrived a couple of days ago, but today I thought I would actually vlog, show you a bit of our vacation and what we get up to, and also show you around the resort that we're staying in. We're staying in Paphos in Cyprus, and the resort is called the Atlantica Mare Village. As you know, we booked this very last minute, so there was like limited hotels available, but this was because it actually only opened this year. And yeah, so I'll give you a bit of a review as well, because there's a few things we like, a few things we don't. But yeah, today we're just gonna go to the pool. There's also a little splash park here. There's also a football pitch, which Fraser has been loving so much. But the boys' favorite thing is probably the buffet. So we're gonna start out by going for breakfast. So let's go. Yeah, anyway, this is our room. It's a bit messy, but maybe I'll give you a bit of a tour later on.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.
So these two are back from the buffet. Jackson has got some pancakes, chocolate croissant, some orange and some orange juice. Put some sprinkles on the pancakes. And Fraser's got some waffles, some hash browns and some cheese toast. So yeah, I've just got some coffee. So now I'm gonna go up, get my own stuff. And for my breakfast, I've got an omelette, beans, the works really. Coffee. They're playing Chinese whispers this morning.
Oh, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune. I love it.
Right, so we're off to the pool. This is the view from our sun lounger. So this hotel is like a bit on a cliff. Maybe I'll take you down there in a bit, show you. But there is a tiny beach over there. But yeah, this is the pool and the view. And then if you come around, so yeah, this is the hotel. And this is our sun lounger for the day.
Yeah, but looking from the outside in.
Don't get me. So this is Jackson's favourite drink on holiday. It is a lemon margarita, but obviously no alcohol. He just loves it so much. It's really refreshing. And then I've just got an iced coffee here. So yeah, the boys are just swimming in the pool.
Roll the dice.
I just got on 3. My turn.
What we got? Red. Oi.
Yes, I got it. It was next to me.
So it's about 10:30 now, and we've just been hanging out by the pool. The kids have been playing, and then they've also gone into the indoor pool. One thing I would say is that the outdoor pools are quite cold here. I think we're in a part of Cyprus where they don't really heat the pools, or they're not allowed to heat the pools or something like that. But weirdly, the indoor pool is nice and warm, so the kids want to go inside, but then obviously we can't really sunbathe, but they're having loads of fun. And actually, one thing I would say that is really good is the lifeguards are really on it here. Like, you can see they're really watching the kids, making sure they're okay, so I do really appreciate that. But yeah, just sunbathing, and then Fraser went off to football at 10 a.m. It's really good. All the activities you just book on an app. It's like a TUI Blue app. Fraser's been on the football pitch loads this holiday. He's been really loving it, made some friends, so he just keeps going and playing on like the Astro. And actually our room is overlooking the football pitch, which I think some people would prefer a sea view, but actually for us it's really good because we can be on our balcony and then he can be playing football and we can actually just see what he's getting up to and stuff, so that's actually quite good. But yeah, just gonna sunbathe, hang out. Caleb's made some friends.
Stand there, yeah? Okay.
Alright, Jax. So now I'm taking the two older boys to the splash park. They've got some slides and stuff like that. So they're meeting some friends here. So I'll show you what it looks like. It is quite cute. So it's lunchtime now. We've got some salad and pizza. So we've been for lunch, and now Caleb is playing with his friend in the indoor pool, which is good because it's getting him out the sun. Jackson is here. He really could do with a nap because he was up till 11 last night? Was it 11? And then he woke up at 7. Like, whenever they stay up late, that doesn't mean they sleep in ever. So he could probably do with a little lie down. I might tickle his back in a minute. And then Fraser's actually gone back to the football pitch with a little friend he's made. His friend is only 5 years old and he just loves Fraser, and I think Fraser's like doing some coaching with him or something. So he's over there. Matt's here as well, just chilling in the sun. The weather's really good today. I've had a few questions on Instagram about what the temperature is like because it is April. I think it's like 23, 24. One day was 26, but it's really sunny. And when you're just sat in the sun, even at 23 degrees, it feels really hot. So it's actually been good. Yeah, it's ideal for the kids. It's not like 30 degrees, it's not too hot. Yesterday was a little bit windy, but even for the boys, like for Fraser to be playing football in this, like, it's a good temperature and stuff. Oh, and we just learned that in Cyprus there's actually more cats than people, which is crazy, but that does make sense because if I walk you down to the beach in a minute, you'll see like there's about 5 or 6 stray cats. They're really friendly, and the kids have been loving like saying hello to them. So we might take a walk down to the beach in a bit. Are you having a nice holiday, Bubba? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a little bit snoozy. 5 minutes of back tickles and he's asleep. So I'm just on my way to go and check on Fraser and Caleb as well. Obviously I want them to have like a little bit more independence now they're getting older, but I'm also like still really overprotective, so I'm just gonna go and check on everyone, make sure everyone's okay. Also, Fraser just bought a little friendship bracelet for him and his little friend from the shop. The kids are still playing. I think we finally reached the age where we can just sit on a sun lounger and watch them, which is crazy. Like, we have been up and down, obviously.
It's only taken 11 years.
Yeah, we have been like fetching drinks and fetching snacks and taking them to the toilet and like all of that still, but there have been moments where we're actually sat
when Jackson slept.
The bed and like enjoying this view. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really beautiful and lovely. So if you've got little ones at home, just think by the time they're 5 or older,
You wish it away.
you'll
and then
just
it happens.
be like this and just chilling. And
We're going to find the cat.
where are we going?
Find the cat.
Going to find the cats.
Yes,
Going to find the cat phone.
Yeah. Run away.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow the golden,
Jacks, are they cute?
golden.
So the other day when we came down here, there were 5 cats, and tonight there are 8 cats in total. It looks like the restaurant gives them water and food, but they are pretty much stray. So hands will definitely be washed after this. They're not really letting them pet them too much, but they are quite tame. Look. This resort is on a cliff, so if you walk down to the beach, you definitely have to be careful because there's some open parts like this. But it's very beautiful.
Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Okay, so I thought I would just show you a really quick room tour of what our room is like. Please excuse the mess, but this is a room that can sleep 2 to 3 people. So being a family of 5, we have 2 of these rooms. You can get a family room, but they were all booked up. We booked this holiday very last minute. This is what the balcony is like. There's some like astroturf. You can get swim ups and stuff like that, but it is a good size. And as I said, we overlook the football pitch, which is actually quite good for a football mad family. But yeah, this is a chair that basically turns into a bed. I've slept on this one night and it was actually really comfortable. And this is a super king size bed. So actually 3 of us have been sleeping in this bed some nights because it is really, really big. There's a desk and a TV, there's a fridge, there's loads of storage, and the bathroom is really nice. This hotel is only a year old. This is where all the boys' clothes are. There's loads of storage and all of our stuff is in this room. We're basically living in this one, and then 2 of us tend to be sleeping in the other room. Like, so Matt and I are separate every night pretty much. But yeah, and then this is the bathroom. So we've got a bath, but I heard some people by the pool saying you don't actually get a bath in the family rooms, which sounds really weird. So maybe check that if you are looking to come here. But yeah, that's pretty much a little room tour for you guys. So while we're on holiday, I thought I would show you a few essentials that I would really recommend and that we've used for years. The first thing is this beach bag. It is from Amazon. It's just a huge mesh black beach bag, but it holds so much stuff like towels, clothes, anything can fit into here. And what I really like about it is that there's loads of different pockets. There's also zip pockets, so you can put like money inside as well. There's just space for everything. And because it's mesh, if it gets wet next to the pool, it dries pretty much immediately, and we just love it. I know it's not stylish, but it's really practical. The next thing is the swimming vest that the boys have always worn. Jackson still wears this now. It's called a swim vest, and we got it on Amazon years ago. The boys never mind wearing it. It's really good to keep them afloat, but also as they get better at swimming, you can take out some of the floaties inside to like make them swim a little bit more, and it's just been great. Washes up really well as well. Card games I would really recommend taking away with you. We've got Travel Scrabble, Uno, Double, Sushi Go, so many great ones, and we love to play them on holiday. This is a new one for this year. This is called Grabolo, and we've been having loads of fun with that. Obviously water guns, you can pick these up in Poundland or wherever. I've got a waterproof cover for my phone, which has been really handy for taking it down like water slides and stuff. And then these goggles I do really rate because the boys find them really comfortable, and they're also like sunglasses, so they actually make it darker as well, so it's nicer for the boys' eyes. We've had these forever and we've like never lost them, and the boys just really like them, so I also wanted to show you those. We also love traveling with these two mesh laundry bags, so we can actually put our dirty washing into them, so when we get home we just have a whole suitcase of like dirty washing. These are the darks, these are the lights, and we can just wash it. So we just came back to the room and quickly got ready. I'm wearing this jumpsuit that I actually wore for my birthday, if you saw that vlog. It's just really comfortable and loose. I think it was from Zara quite recently. Then I've got these little sandals on, and I've got this little straw bag here. So yeah, we're just gonna go to the buffet tonight. There are 3 restaurants at this hotel, and we've booked into 2 of them, but it's towards the end of the holiday. So we're just gonna run to the buffet tonight, but it's actually quite good because it's already 8 o'clock, which means it's 6 o'clock in England. So we're kind of still in England time. But yeah, we're gonna go to the buffet and then go to see the entertainment. So it's now the next evening, and I was editing this vlog this morning and I realized that I didn't actually end it, but hopefully you can see that we're having a lovely time on holiday together as a family. It's been so nice to get away and to travel again, and it's all like been quite a smooth experience, to be honest. Like the airport and everything, I was quite anxious because obviously like new regulations and rules and stuff, but actually it was easier than we thought it was going to be. And this hotel is lovely. There's some good points and some bad points. Like if you are thinking about coming here, loads of people have messaged me on Instagram about it. I would say the good things are it's a beautiful hotel, it's a lovely setting on a cliff, the rooms are really nice, the food is pretty good, the kids are loving it, the football pitch is amazing, but I would say there's a few points like the pool being really cold. We haven't been able to get booked into like the kids club or anything. I've checked, it's fully booked every day, which is actually fine because our kids never want to go to the kids club anyway. What else? It's difficult to get booked into the restaurants. There's 3 other restaurants other than the buffet, but we've been to the buffet every night because it's been difficult to get booked into those restaurants. But the buffet is also really nice. I think Probably like a lot of hotels are having issues with staff because of COVID. So I feel like maybe they're a little bit understaffed, and actually the pool being cold, it probably wouldn't be an issue if you were here in like the height of summer. So I don't know, would we come back here? What do you think, Dal? Would we come back? I think that maybe the Sensory Aphrodite Hills we might slightly prefer, but we would definitely come back to Cyprus again. And if you're thinking it might be a bit cold in April, I would say it's actually a really nice temperature. So anyway, I hope that was interesting. I hope you enjoyed coming along with us on like a day of our family vacation. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I'll definitely do a unpack, do laundry, clean my house video very soon. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Ask me any questions in the comments. Bye.